What's up, you wild tigers? This is KB for the next episode of the Game Design Show. Now, last week we talked about the lens of the problem statement. Now, that one is a big one because it's about we have to create solutions to a problem. My favorite example is God of War. You have God of War. It's about a story with a dad who's gone through so many trials and tribulations. Then you have a son who's new and just lost his mother and is needing of support, emotional support, and the father figure, right? Well, if you play the game, you see that Kratos is very reserved and he doesn't really give all to his son. He doesn't understand how to be a father, how to care, to love. And then it's a story beyond that. But as you play through Kratos, you understand what it is to be a father, you understand what it's like to be distant and cold, and you start to see that. The greatest thing is one time this guy who played the game went up to Cory Barlog, the creative director, and said, "Hey, you changed my life. My relationship with my father is so much better now. Thank you so much." That game solved a problem in that guy's life. That's what it is for the problem statement. Now, the next part of this is actually very, very important as in life and as a game developer and as a game designer. Okay, so your subconscious mind is your best friend. I'm being serious. If you don't have control of your subconscious, your mind, you've lost. But that's okay. Because when you lose, you learn, and when you learn, you get back up and you go get it again the next day. You get after it, okay? So, you have to understand that if you don't get good sleep, you're ready to lose in this battle. Get good sleep, get good health, work out, do the right things. Don't do bad stuff too much. Have a healthy lifestyle. Seriously, have a healthy lifestyle. Keep yourself in check. I promise you, this will do wonders for you. Okay. Now, when you get into a mode and you're like, I need to discover new ideas, new ways of making games, new ways to learn to do creative programming, to solve this problem, to design this room, to interview this guest, right? You need to brainstorm. So your subconscious is your friend. Go put some music on, sit somewhere. It could be somewhere completely unproductive. Don't be your workspace, okay? Go somewhere beyond. And your brain will go. And it will give you ideas. But your brain can also be your enemy and can give you wrong ideas and start thinking about things that doesn't matter. Okay? This is very important. If you're not focused, if you don't have your Maslow's hierarchy of needs in check, your brain will go crazy. It's gonna spin like the hamster on the wheel. Okay? You have to understand that you need to have security, safety, comfort, home, personal relationships, stuff to make you feel good. Because then you're not in survival mode. You're moving up the hierarchy and you're getting to self-actualization and building stuff in your career. Okay, so if you do not have control of this mind is racing. You feel like the world is just imploding. There's a weight on your shoulder. Nothing's going right. Meditate. Go somewhere and meditate. Put music on. Take a walk. Do anything to calm your subconscious. Okay, and listen to positivity. Listen to things that will retrain your brain. Tell it, hey, we got this. We're good. We have it under control. Because if your brain is like, oh, that girl left me, or oh, I don't know what I'm gonna eat tonight, or I don't know where I'm staying tomorrow, or your brain's just gonna go in survival mode, bro. It's just gonna shoot, and you're gonna lose. You're gonna start doing things. You're gonna rush around. You're not gonna really learn things. You're gonna be thinking about this over there and that person over there, and why did they do this to me? And then, oh my God, what was your brain just can't function. And to be honest, yeah, sure, you're here, but your subconscious isn't there either. So when you go to learn something, oh, I got it, I get it, okay, we got this, and then And then you go a couple days later, you're like, I don't remember anything. It's because your subconscious wasn't there. Your subconscious wasn't understanding what was it was thinking about like what Sally did last week, or what Joey's doing tomorrow, or why your house is leaking, or the is this enough food in it, or Corona. There's so many things. So I really encourage you to start doing things around your life that give yourself peace and calm, even in like the most stressful situations. Find ways to relax and to realize you are okay. You have enough time. It's gonna be alright. Okay? That your health's important, your mind's important, getting good sleep's important, making sure everything around you is good. And then we'll go solve problems. We'll make games. Okay? It's really just you gotta be here to really kick in those creative juices. I'm being serious. This is very meaningful to me. After reading this for a while, I was like, wow, that hit me so much. Because for the last year, I've been in such like, I gotta do things, I gotta this and that. Why did I do this? Who does that? Like, it's a mess. And I can't let that happen no more. So I started to listen to music at night before we sleep. Let my mind go. Take some like nice showers with breathing exercises. Doing different things to just release stress from my mind. It's crazy. I mean, look at me. Do I look sane? No, but seriously, like just find ways to keep yourself in check. Then from there we can move on to all the other lenses in the world. But I think this is a very important episode. I want you to control and refocus your mind. It's not going to be easy. In fact, I still struggle with this a lot. This is stuff that I'm doing, and if it doesn't work, it's okay. We all have different ways to solve our problems. We just have to figure out what it is that we can do to solve that problem, and then make a game about it. That's another idea. These are things you can think of as you go around. Well, maybe my mind wanted, what if it a game that like destroyed a thought, or like visualize what you were thinking and then helped you like clear your mind. Who knows? Who knows? It could be anything, to be honest. I'm serious. Now, I want to do this cool thing. It's about basically befriending your subconscious. Best friend, and you must always have it on your side. Now, some people do different things. Okay? Stephen King apparently pretend like his subconscious was a roommate, and that helps him go through life. Figure out what works for you. I read in a book one time that you can think of your mind as a sanctuary. And in your sanctuary, you have special important people that you can contact, and they help you in life. So you can be like, hey, to Will Wright, game designer, let me go talk to you today. Or you got like someone like John Will, and you're like, hey, help me with like discipline. Or you got like Tony Horton help you like, like workout and nutrition. You got all these people that can help you figure things out. It's your mind, it's your life, it's your career. You need to figure this out. Now, I really want you guys, as a challenge, to meditate. Seriously, I used to do this all the time when I was younger, and it helped so much. And I realize that now because I haven't done it in like 2 years. And wow, it's crazy what happens when you think, I probably just, placebo, this meditation isn't doing anything. And then I didn't do it, and then now I have my mind's racing like crazy. And so lately I've been like chilling, resting, trying to close my thoughts. And it's not really like destroy, it's more like you come a thought and you say, oh, it's there, and you just let it go. Instead of going thought, and then you go into that thought, and the thought just expands. No. It's okay. But that's what I want you guys to do. This is very, very important topic. This isn't just about like being healthy. It's just about understanding your hierarchy of needs, who you are as a person, understanding your subconscious is your friend, but it can also be your enemy if you don't get it right. You have to understand that the positivity in your life is very important. If you're in a negative environment, you need to leave. It will destroy you no matter how strong or positive you think you are. Nothing can beat that. It's just toxic. You need to let yourself be free of all of this. Move toward the light. Move towards the solution. I recommend a book, Obstacles the Way. It's a great book. Use all of these tactics to improve your quality of life. That way, we can go make the greatest of games. And I promise you, what you're experiencing, if you're even having situations, if not, move on. We go to the next. You got it down. You're good. But I guarantee you, the people who have the hardest time with this, with controlling their mind, with controlling their emotions, controlling their lives, are going to have the greatest stories. I guarantee it. I really do. Because when you go through stuff, when you're down in dirt, when life seems to be going nowhere, you show the world who you really are. The world around you cheers you on as you start to come up victorious. They praise you who you are at the end of the story, but they don't know what happened at the beginning. And everybody loves an underdog, an unexpected victory. So, go out there. Control your mind. Control your life. And be ready to make the greatest of games. And remember, you are a game designer.